Alright, this is page 174, functional characteristics of muscle fiber types. 3 major muscle fiber types exist in human skeletal muscle. 2 subtypes of fast fibers identified as type 2X and type 2A, and a slow fiber identified as type 1. Let's begin our discussion of muscle fiber types by examining the biochemical and contractile properties of both slow and fast fibers. Slow type 1 fibers. Only one type of slow fiber exists in human, type 1. Type 1 fibers, also called slow oxidative or slow twitch fibers, contain large number of oxidative enzymes, high mitochondrial volume, and are surrounded by more capillaries than fast. Type 2 fibers, in addition, and are surrounded by more capillaries than fast. Type 2 fibers. In addition, type 1 fibers contain higher concentrations of myoglobin than fast fibers. The high concentration of myoglobin, the large number of capillaries, and a high mitochondrial enzyme activity provide type 1 fibers with a large capacity for aerobic metabolism and a high resistance to fatigue. In regard to contractile properties, shortening velocity and force generation, type 1 fibers possess a slower maximal shortening velocity, Vmax, compared to fast fibers. The mechanism to explain this fact was presented earlier. Type 1 fibers possess a low myosin ATPase activity compared to fast fibers. Further, type 1 fibers produce a lower specific tension than fast fibers do. The explanation for this observation is that type 1 fibers contain less actin and myosin per cross-sectional area than fast type 2 fibers do. This is important because the amount of force generated by a muscle fiber is directly related to the number of myosin cross bridges bound to actin, the force generating state, at any given time. Simply stated, the more cross bridges generating force, the greater the force production. Therefore, fast fibers exert more force than slow fibers because they contain more myosin cross bridges per cross-sectional area of fiber than do slow fibers. Finally, type 1 fibers are more efficient than fast fibers. This is important because at any given work rate, highly efficient muscle fibers will require less energy, ATP, than less efficient fibers. The difference in efficiency between slow and fast fibers is likely due to a low rate of ATP turnover in slow fibers. Alright, we'll probably hold off. Yeah, we'll hold off there. So that was page 174. Functional characteristics of muscle fiber types, slow type 1 fibers.